Hi everyone, I'm Dan Harding, Editorial Director of the AIM Marine Group. Here at the first day of the Newport Boat Show, I'm on the Elling E6 with Director of the company, Anton. Anton,
Hi.
thank you so much for having us aboard.
Yeah, no problem. Welcome on board of the Elling, the boat that's built in Holland, made in to optimize on safety. The boat is CE category A, so it's ocean going, self-righting, and Kevlar reinforced. The self-rightingness we have tested on the yard by pulling it upside down with a crane. I was sitting in the helm seat. I'm going upside down, and when we released it, it comes up immediately in a split second. So the boat, you will always survive. Even a hurricane, you might be very uncomfortable, but you will survive because the boat is self-righting. The windows are double glazed. The window frames are insulated, so you never get condensation on the inside of the window frames. The boat is very comfortable. We don't have a flybridge, but we have an upper saloon with a big sliding roof. You can see here, the sliding roof opens up completely, and it gives you really a nice, let's say, flybridge feeling. But you don't have the work of a flybridge, you don't have the dirt coming in, the spiders, etc. Because if the weather changes, you simply close the roof at the touch of a button. There's no problem. A big pilot house, big saloon here with the television. You can sit up here and enjoy the environment. And we have a second saloon downstairs, which we will show you later. Here we have the helm seat, a double helm seat. And if you see here, we have the main engine and we have a spare engine. That is very special. We do that for safety. The main engine is 1000 horsepower, Volvo Penta D13. It brings you up to a maximum speed of 22 knots. But if you have polluted fuel, you can always start the spare engine, which has its own fuel tank. So if the fuel is polluted and you would have a twin engine boat, both engines will stop and you have a big problem. In our case, we have a spare engine with a separate fuel tank. You start it and you can get home at a speed of 7 knots, which is of course decent enough to get you out of trouble. We have hydraulic bow and stern thruster, so this boat is very easy to maneuver. It has a long keel, so even with strong side winds, you have plenty of time to dock the boat. And you have it all under control. Two big plotters, everything what you see is standard. We have the Seakeeper stabilizer, which it makes the boat very comfortable if you have the wind from the side and the waves from the side. Please, let's go through the boat. Downstairs we have a nice second saloon. You can sit here in the lounge seat and watch television, which is opposite on the other side of the room. And this makes the boat very cozy, because during the day you will sit up there to see the surroundings, and in the evening you want your privacy. Drink a glass of wine. People cannot look inside, but you can still look outside. The light is flooding in from up there, so you don't feel too much enclosed. That is what people fear sometimes, because this boat is compared with sailing boats very often. But we have a little bit more light flooding in from upstairs, so you never feel enclosed. The guest rooms, the staterooms, we have the guest room here. The VIP. It's a queen size bed. And then we have the bathroom. The Jack and Jill solution. It's also the day toilet, a proper shower, all you need, a heated towel rack, electric toilets, very comfortable. Then we have a second guest room, which has the double bunks. Ideal for the kids. Double bunks, they love it, and they have their own toilet. Then we have the galley. The galley is a little bit away, so if you have been cooking, you can store your stuff there. It might be a bit messy, but you don't look to it, so you can leave it till the next morning. Here we have a lot of workspace on starboard side, on port side, and we have electric cooking, 4-zone cooking. We have an oven, the dishwasher, the huge wine cellar, which stores a lot of boxes of wine. We have the fridge, proper fridge, a separate freezer, the washing machine, and a separate dryer. Loads of storage space. All these cupboards have a lot of storage, deep cupboards. And here, small pantry. Here we get to the owner's cabin. A proper walk around, almost king size bed. Also with a lot of storage. Hanging lockers. The TV. Cupboards here also. And we have the bathroom with a big proper shower, walk-in, and a toilet on the other side. Everywhere enough space for the whole family. Really walk around. About the engine, it's a single engine boat, and the engine is in the center of the boat, very much down below, so the center of gravity stays below. That makes the boat very, very stable, and that makes the boat self-righting. It is very easy to access the engine because you don't crawl into an engine room. You simply take away the hatches and you can do the service on all this part, but also on the other side and in the back, the hatches can be taken off and you can walk around the engine without crawling into a hot engine room. So it is so much more comfortable and easy to do work on the engine, to do the service. In the worst case, people very frequently ask question is, how can we replace the engine if it is really broken? Well, I can say that 2 people in one day can change the engine. This can be taken out, this chest of cupboards can be taken out, and then a hatch in the pilot house can be taken out, and you can take the engine out through the roof, and in one day you can replace the complete engine. It's all prepared because we make the boat in series, and you know, one out of 100 boats you get once that the engine is broken and you have to replace it. We can do it, no problem. Under the floor we have large fuel tanks, but also a lot of storage space for the stuff that you don't need daily. And in the back of the boat, I will show you also, we have 2 large technical rooms, utility rooms. One is for the electricity compounds, that is the inverters, the chargers, the batteries. We have lithium-ion batteries to be completely independent of shore power for several days. And we have on the other side, we have the engine room for the spare engine, the generator, the central heating, and the air conditioning. The central heating is something very special. It's for the northern parts of the US. It can be used in the winter time to keep the boat frost free. It's a diesel heater that heats up water glycol, and that goes through heat exchangers in the boat, so you have a sort of heating that you have at home also. Water-filled radiators. Okay, now I will show you the spare engine room. It's here. You can walk in through there. And here we are. This is the spare engine. It has its own shaft, it has a folding prop, and even its own rudder. So it's completely separate from the main engine. It has its own fuel tank, so you can always start even if the fuel of the main engine is polluted. Then we have the Northern Lights generator, and we have the air conditioning system, and we have the central heating. And the central heating, that's the diesel heater that heats the water that goes through the radiators. Furthermore, drink water tank, everything is here, very easy to reach, very clean built, so you can always do easily maintenance. So then I'll show you the utility room that's in here. And here you see, up there, you see the inverters, 7 kilowatt. We have behind these hatches, we have the lithium-ion batteries with in total 18 kilowatt hours of power. Now I show you the dinghy garage. It fits Williams 325 or any other boat in that size. And it's very comfortable because it's stowed away, not getting dirty from the salt. And to lower the dinghy, you just press the button on the remote and it comes out. There you go. And then you can launch it. If you want to know more about the boat, please visit us on the boat show in Newport, or otherwise look us up on our website ellingyachting.com.